Hey you guys, what is going on? My name is Undercutter95. Hopefully I got the dirt off, so dust on this. So today we're going to be looking at a music dock. I'm assuming really it's for just a iPhone. There it is, there's the front of it. There's the top, it's dirty, that's where I got my hand all dirty. It's got subs, or it's got holes for the speakers to sub. It is a hi-fi table radio. It is DC 15 volts, and it is 1,100 milliamps. Made in China. September 2007 it was made, so it's a pretty old one. I have no use for this. It was given to me by a friend, so I'm going to pull it open. We're going to take a look at the insides and see if I can use anything for future projects. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. I also like keeping screws and stuff as well. I don't know if I'll do that or not. Don't know if I have the guts to do that anymore. But we'll see what happens. Pretty small screws. Most of the screws that I keep are for computer fans, because I never know when I might need them. So, or ceiling fans. I plan on buying. There's a couple different ceiling fans that I want to buy, but that's for future reference. So you guys that like the fan stuff on the channel, stay tuned. Got more fun stuff. If you guys, I see there's a recent video that has thousand views on it. If you guys watch the video, subscribe. I mean, if you guys want to see more crazy stuff like so. And if you guys don't want to tear apart your stuff to see what it looks like inside, well, that's why I'm here. If you guys have any suggestions or video suggestions, let me know that down below. So now I do have an iPhone. It's actually, I think it's an iPhone 4. It's a really older iPhone. It's really small. One day if I find it broken in the closet, you'll find out why. It's just crap to me, and I don't use it anymore. But anyhow, with that said, you know, I mean, I have used it. You know, there's an app that I liked on it. But now, you know, it doesn't work at all. I gotta sign in accounts and all that, and I don't remember all that good stuff. So sadly, I got mad and I threw it in the closet. So whether it works, we don't know. But honestly, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm done and I'm over it. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Maybe it's not just for iPhone. Maybe it's also for, it says iPod dock H5. So maybe it's for iPod. Still same thing. It's made for an iPhone, you know, Apple product. This is an Apple product. Me personally, I'm not really a big Apple guy. I just don't like the type of phones. I don't like the products. But since we got this here, we'll go ahead and pop her open if I can. And we'll see what we got in her. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Let's see here. What can we do? I also like that it's battery powered as well. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's different. There's a screw still in here that's holding on for dear life. And I'm assuming, let's see, yep. It's just this one here in the middle. So, you know, that's one thing I'm going to start doing, is if there's something that I don't use anymore, and this will give you guys, I mean, I got some cool videos for you guys. I hope you guys will like them. But anyhow, let's see. Well, see how lucky we can get. There we go. Can we unhook anything? Well, we can unscrew. I think that's a mic right there. There we go. Well, we're gonna have to unscrew something. Let's see here. What can we do? Maybe we can unscrew this here. So far, you know, speakers are completely covered. I don't know how this got so rusted. This got really rusted for whatever reason. That broke off. Wonderful. Gonna make a pile of screws and trash. You know, I don't have anything bad to say about iPhone. I just don't like them. Maybe I was thinking maybe I can unplug that, but never mind. I probably can't. It's alright. Use the trusty screwdriver. There's a couple extra screws that I got that I don't know where they came from. So that's kind of funny. That's kind of interesting as well. I don't know what this metal plate is. I actually don't. I don't know what this metal plate is. Maybe it's for grounding certain things. So there's that. Oh, there's another screw that fell out. There we go. Now we can get to everything. There's a circuit board here on the bottom. Very bottom. I'm curious to know what that is. So from the looks of it, it looks like there's ground wires. There's some red and there's some black. It's been a long time. I think I told you guys. I think I've told you guys that I used to like tearing apart my toys, but this is a different scenario. I'm actually generally curious to know what kind of components are in this, so we will take it apart and we'll take a look. Am I going to put it back together? No, because I don't have an iPod. I'll never have an iPod, so let's see if we can, okay. Oh, you learned something new, huh? Maybe not. There's a piece of metal. I think that piece of metal was for grounding. If you guys can see, that's where the screws and where there's a contact there. All right there. There's also a contact there. So I think those are for grounds. So this circuit board here, which has some I'm not gonna touch the thingamabobber with it. So there's an analog. Let's see, this is for your analog. Let's see. I'm just gonna disconnect a couple of these, that way I can pull that off. Still can't do it. As a matter of fact, there we go. Easy as pie. So there's a connect. So looks like that's a microphone down there. Looks like that's a microphone. I think that would be where a microphone is. You got your contacts. This board is for the battery. That's what that board is for. Connects the battery to the contacts. Okay, so now we're looking at the unit itself. This right here is an AV cable. Your clock. I'll show you guys. on the board. So you guys can't see the other side of the board. This is actually kind of cool though, how it has a clock button right there. I wonder why it has a clock button, your aux out, your aux in. Also has your DC 15 volt right there where you can plug it into the wall. This is your antenna right here. I'll just go ahead and pull that off. So there's your antenna. That was that was for that right there. That red wire right there was for your battery. I don't know what a couple of these are, but I was being a little forceful, so forgive me. So it looks these tubes here are where your speakers connect. I'm trying to decide where I want to go next in terms of pulling this apart. I don't know if I want to do the speakers next or the board. Let's try to do a couple of the let's do these up front if I can get to them. One thing that I do want to salvage out of this is the speakers, because I will use the speakers. I like using the speakers for other things, so I will definitely salvage the speakers out. I'll go ahead and pull these. Let's see here. So the frame, looking at the frame, the top is what we took off, or no, the bottom is actually what we took off. I apologize. Don't know why I'm thinking it's something else, but I guess I am. So we'll hopefully take this other side off. Maybe, if we're lucky. There we go. I apologize. So all these screws that we got up here, I see 2 as well for either speaker. There's probably more than that, to be honest. Let's see. I hope you guys are finding this interesting. This is also interesting for me as well. This is a very big board. If I may say so myself, this is a very big board. I also like that 2 speaker wires are red and black, and also 2 more also black and white. So your black is also your red in that case. So I'm assuming that's what the tubes are for. The tubes are for the black. That's what I would assume that those are for. So, yippee-ki-yay, baby. Oh, I'm funny. Well, not necessarily funny, but you know, I'm something though. Let's see here. All right. Something else is holding the front of this in. Let's see, I don't see any more screws. Well, I'll say that. I say that, but these screws here, a little difficult. Excuse the dogs. The dogs are barking. The dogs must want treat, but I'm not downstairs for treat. Wife, give dog treat. Treat dog, treat. Woof, 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 woof. Now, let's see what else we got here. Can I knock these out, maybe? Can't even knock them out. Oh, they're already out, that's why. Alright. So, I guess the next step, in reality, would be to pull the board out. So I'm going to do that real quick. Let's see. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different screws. I don't think that this one's going to come out really easily. But that's okay. Hopefully it's not a board that, or hopefully it's not a screw that's keeping it in, or keeping the board in. So we'll take these 3 out and we'll see what we got. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't. It's all part of the world, isn't it? When you think about luck, how lucky do you think that you are, my friend? I'm just breaking the board in half now. Breaking it where that screw is. There we go. There's your circuit board that I completely demolished. That's not going to be useful anymore, but anyhow, that is really cool. That's crazy. So there's your outputs, your in and your outs. There's the button. I can still press it. Button for your button is right there. Not the physical button, but the button's still on there. Sometimes it's just satisfying taking things completely apart, so we're going to try to do that as well. I think that'd be kind of fun as well. So there's the button. But looking at this board though, this board has a whole bunch of, I don't know, that's got a whole bunch of glue and stuff right there over that wiring. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's got 20 capacitors on it, which no doubt is just crazy nuts. And remember that the capacitors still could be live as well. Let's see. Where are my scissors at? So that right there that I'm cutting is for the that right there that I cut is for the speakers. So it has some Con 4, Con 3. I wonder what those are for. Those are also on the board. There's a couple things that I didn't oh, there's that right there, whatever that is. That is the input for your iPod, actually. I don't know what these, okay, so these, I'll show you these tabs here. These tabs here for the display. So there's what the board looks like again, if you guys want to see if I didn't show you guys. See what else we got. I think I could put the scissors away. Let's see, what else do we got? We got like screws galore, y'all. I apologize for the fart. The fart immenses. Apologizing for fart. These screens, if I can get these screens out as well, I would love to keep these screens. Something else that I would like to keep. But the screens are not the main focus though. So we got the board out, we got the back cover off. See if we can get the buttons off and the input for your turn around that way. Maybe you guys can see a little bit. You guys can't see much, but you guys can see a little bit. And that's all that counts. Oh, can't get that screw out. Let's see here. Let's see what kind of magic we can make. We gotta do it. Gotta do it like we're supposed to. Can't take one thing out and then the other thing. Ain't gonna make make with do with what we got. I don't know what I'm saying. I promise I'm not tired. I took a nap. I should be okay. I think I'm alright. Let's see. Lots of screws though. I don't know what we could use these for. I like these two. These pods for the speakers. I could use some sort of fan, or could use some sort of. I'm hoping I can use something for them. The puppy dog is crying. Oh, that's not the display. But it's for the display, whatever it is. Let's see. What else can we do here? Excuse my farting. I hope that's entertaining for someone. Some people laugh when they fart. Can't say I laugh when I fart, but it's entertaining. I don't know what that is. Holding something in. Let's see here. Alright, Leaf's got it in here. Just don't understand how. Let's see. So far, so good. So that right there is the board for the LCD screen. You know, I really don't know if this works either. I don't even have a power supply for it. So, again, why would I keep it? I thought that this would be the perfect thing to do with this sort of thing. And there she is. Your input for your iPod. Let's see. Flip it out. Get all the gunk out of it and the trash, all the screws, all that good stuff. All these screws, my goodness. Alright, let's see what else we got. That board is stuck in there. I doubt I'll be able to get that board out. There's another board behind. There's another board underneath this. So I'm wondering. I just needed a different screwdriver. Excuse my farting, boys and girls. Apologize. Shall I fart harder for you guys? Yes. Yes, I shall. I shall try to fart harder for you. It shall be funny and make grande. Yes. Make grande. Yes. So I'm holding something else, and that's holding all the buttons. Well, that would have been nice to keep that board. Actually, it wasn't a bad board. No doubt. Let's see here. What else can we get to? Wish I could pull this cover off. Kinda can. So these screws keeping this cover on. So I will take the cover off. Yes. That's how we do it. Different kinds of goodies. Yes. We're coming down to the thick of it. You guys get it? The thick of it? Oh, I cracked myself up, y'all. So these aren't the physical buttons, but these, I'll show you guys if I can I'll get them out. So we got the physical buttons, and we got a couple more physical buttons, and then we got the buttons to press the physical buttons. So if that makes any sense, you guys, you have the button right there. For example, it's a power button to turn it on, and then you have the physical button. I'll show you guys the board in a second if I can get to the board. Stay tuned, bear with me. About to go wild, y'all. About to go wild. Let's see, here we go. Here we go. There we go. And there we go. Now see, we got physical buttons there. And we got physical buttons there. We also, I can't get it out, but we also have physical buttons here as well. You guys can't see them or anything. Well, there they are. That's what is on the back side, is the physical button, or the buttons. Not the physical buttons, but the buttons. Let's see, so I got the controller right there for it. As you guys can see, I'm trying to pick up my mess as I go. So all we're really left now is the controller, the LCD, and the speakers. So there's what we're dealing with. I'm gonna just move right along, friends. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Should be able to pull that out. Yes. So there's a speaker right there. Really cool, actually. I really do plan on using these. It's a speaker I do plan on using. So, with that said, I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is right there. Because if you look on the other side, can't really tell what that is, but hopefully we'll figure it out. I'm curious. I'm generally curious to know how and what little things are like that. So, we are getting into the nitty-gritty. Fun part is actually figuring it out. That's the fun part. Oh, yeah. Alright. Problem solved, boys and girls. I don't even need to... That's one big piece. I don't even need to take that apart anymore. It's cool. Probably shouldn't have the speakers laying down like that, but alright. See if we can get this board out. There's a LCD somewhere. I was going to say there's a LCD screen somewhere under here. I was going to try to get to that. So you got the main board, and then you got this small board with the buttons on it right here that controls it. I got everything except two screws out. Oh, that was a good fart for y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying the farting. So there's the LCD screen. I'm going to pull this out because this is a part of something. I'm generally curious to know what it is. I'm curious in general. I don't know if I can use the LCD screen. I don't think it's going to make any difference of what I can use it for. I'm probably just going to junk it. Oh, okay, so underneath that is a sensor. I wonder what the sensor is for. Maybe the sensor is for shoot, maybe the sensor is for I don't know why. You guys let me know what the sensor let me know what you guys think the sensor is for that. That's actually that's interesting. I wouldn't know what the sensor is for. So now we're left with is the mesh. We still have a couple screws on here. So with that said, I'm going to get rid of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. And then in reality, we've definitely just taken this whole thing apart. There's really nothing else we can do. Nothing else that we can do. If the video cuts out, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't. I love you guys' feedback, and I appreciate the support, the love and support that anybody gives me on the channel. I appreciate that a lot. As we get down to it, maybe not. There we go. I was wanting to actually take this grill out. Wasn't wanting to take both of them out, to be honest with you. I was thinking maybe I can use them for something one day. Maybe I can do it, maybe I can't. We're about to find out.